In this video of King's Speech, we're about to ease back into the channel, and we're going to start by talking about how self-motivation leads to motivating others and why that's so important. We got our topic, so let's talk about it. It's your boy Prophet. You mad at me? Tell me why you mad. You mad? Why you mad? Tell me why you mad. You mad? Why you mad? YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Soul King, and welcome back to King's Speech. Like I said, it's been a while. Hope y'all seen my last video where I basically explained, where I've been, everything that's been going on in my life. But I'm definitely back. And this video I actually did before, but I ended up having to delete it off my phone because it was just a lot going on. But this is something that's huge, especially for right now. So before I say anything else, make sure y'all go please right now and go like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell because videos are coming. I don't want y'all to miss out on nothing. Because now that I know how important my videos really are, I don't want y'all to miss out, man. Y'all gotta get everything. So with that being said, this video, like I said in the intro, talk about how self-motivation leads to motivating others. Now, you always want to have motivation within yourself. Whether you get it from people around you first, and it helps you motivate yourself, which is good. That's very good. Because then it's like they had enough self-motivation in them to pass it on to you to motivate you, and now you have that self-motivation to help motivate others and inspire others. Now look, yes, it's self-motivation, but I'm very big on saying you cannot move on or do anything without a certain foundation. You have to have the first building blocks. You have to have something laid out first to build on top of that. If you have a weak foundation, everything is going to fall. It's not going to stand for too long. The stronger the foundation, the stronger the building is going to be. My foundation is none other than the Holy Bible. Why? Because everything that I learned, everything that I base my beliefs on, everything that I do, everything that I don't do, the ways that I know when I'm doing right or wrong, I feel convicted of things, the way I just have a whole bunch of wisdom, it's all from that Bible. That's my foundation, and I can tell it's a strong foundation by spiritually, how I'm spiritually connected. And I can feel when I get disconnected from the Bible, or I stop praying a lot, and I'm just not connected with the Most High like I'm supposed to. I can feel it, and I've never felt like that. Never when I was in Christianity or anything. If people who are new, I want you to know that this channel is for me to speak the truth and tell all our people that the so-called blacks, we are the Hebrew Israelites. And also, there are so-called Hispanics and so-called Native Americans. But that gets tricky because it's where our people, different places where what has been called whited out, because the white man basically took over different places because our people were scattered. Deuteronomy 28:68 says, well, our people were scattered. We was on slave ships, but we got scattered all across the country though. And there's 12 tribes. And through those 12 tribes, the real Indians and the real Hispanics, because it's the names that they were given, but they're Hebrew. They're all over. That's our people. Now, back to this foundation. That foundation allows me, one, that motivates me, because I'm getting the wisdom that I need to be able to move forward. That's my motivation. Now, I know I have a good motivation. I know it's not going to steer you wrong because I understand the Bible now and what it really is. That is our book. The book that we were given in slavery was after they took out many books, and after they did this, did that, and teach us what they want to teach us out the Bible. That's that book, the religious book that they made it. that they stole from us and made it a religious book. But that book was not a religious book. That was a book of laws and commandments and a whole bunch of stories of our people. That's what the Bible really is. And I hear a lot of people say, well, how can you believe the Bible? It was fairy tales and all of this stuff. Research the Bible. Find these different things where the Most High left a whole bunch of evidence to let you know that the Bible is real. I talked before in my video. I'm going to show y'all a little picture somewhere on one of these sides where the Ark was believed to be found on Mount Ararat. You can see like the imprint of it where the mountain or the rock or whatever grew over it. And people went up there and did the measurements and everything. And that's another thing, because the Bible told the exact measurements on how big, how long, and how tall and everything the ark was going to be. And they got the measurements. And, the measurements add up. And also, in the story of Moses, when the Egyptians were chasing after them through the Red Sea, and they was on the chariots, and when the sea closed back up, they were able to find wheels of the chariots in the Red Sea. A bunch of bones, all the archaeology, all that kind of stuff. We have bones of our skulls, and it helps identify who those people were in Egypt. They were slaves. Ends up being those skulls are the same exact skulls of the people who were enslaved in America, which is us. It's all connected. The Bible has been showing us. And then there's 14 books that's called the Apocrypha. The Apocrypha is Hebrew, and that means hidden. It's the books that they hid. They took out 14 different books. And why did they take those books out? Because you learn about the Bible, and you learn about the people, those people. I would say Esau, because that's Esau now, but you got to understand who Esau was. But Esau of today, which is the white man of today. Or it gets tricky. It gets very tricky. But for now, I'm going to say Esau of today, which is the white man. They knew that those books contradict what they were telling us. So they had to take it out. It's a lot. It's very deep. And so, because I've studied all that, and I'm still studying all that, and I'm getting the right information from when I listen to the studies from my brother BJ, brother Mike, and my dad. They do a paradigm shift. I'm gonna have to put the link. I'm gonna have to get the link, and I'm gonna put it in my description, so y'all can go subscribe to that channel as well. Every Saturday morning at 9 and every Tuesday night at 7, we have a study and we have a lesson. And those lessons, I do because what they be talking about be some deep stuff. Oh man, it be deep. And so I use all of that, and I keep studying the basics, and I get the basics instilled within me. It's like I read the 10 Commandments every night before I go to bed. I have to memorize the 10 Commandments. I try to read Deuteronomy 28 at least once a week. Get a chapter out of Proverbs. I'm just reading, understanding. That's my foundation. When I read Proverbs, I understand the wisdom that I want to give to you, so you can have that wisdom. Even in my music, what's in the Bible and what I'm learning, and how I know now what to do and what I need, what I want you to do, and what we're required to do, and just everything. All our culture, our real culture, and the things, the abominations, the things we're not supposed to eat, the things we're not supposed to do. Wrap it all up. Put into music. The music is a form of healing. I learned about music. It's I've been telling y'all about the frequencies and all of that stuff. Music heals. It's a medicine if you use it properly. It heals. So you got to use it right. And I'm learning how to use it right. There's so many things to go with that. And I know, I ain't did music in a while, but I'm building everything back up to do it. I'm being patient though. But now when you have that self-motivation, you need to choose on how you want to motivate others and inspire others. For one, don't make it be about yourself all the time. Well, actually, never make it about yourself. The Most High is going to lead you if you let Him lead you. selfishness is one of the ways for him not to ever, because you're not showing him that you're humble enough to be able to learn from your mistakes, or to be humble enough to not take pride. And like, so if something happens and something good happens, and people bring all the congratulations and everything to you, and then you be like, oh yeah, thank you, I did that, thank you, it's all, but you not the one. All of that is coming through you. You're a vessel, but the Most High is the one that's giving that to you. You would never have that if it wasn't for the Most High. So don't be arrogant, and don't be humble. And my mama tell you, my sisters will tell you, that's a very hard thing for me to do. I'm really working on being humble. And I know a lot of people out there, I know a lot of y'all probably be some cocky people. I was very cocky. Something I'm working on. I pray about it, I'm asking. And there be times where I calm it down. And then there's times where I just don't think, and the first thing, I'm back cocky again. But understand that the right input of information, the right intake. Because you can learn information and it could be wrong. That's why you got to study for yourself. Study to show yourself approval. And once you do that, now the Most High knows it's in you. So now he can use that and now show you and reveal things to you. And you got to take that and use it the right way. And it takes patience too. After the first thing you learn something, you want to get it out so bad, but take it all in first. Put it together. It's a puzzle. As many pieces you got to put together first. Then you go out and share it and tell them why it's relevant and why it's vital to our life. It's time to wake up. You gotta wake the Hebrews up. Wake up anybody that has an ear to hear. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And once you're motivated to do the right thing, now you go motivate others to do the right thing. No matter how hard it is. That peer pressure stuff, it's gonna try you. Because the devil's gonna try to stop you. Trust me. He's gonna try to stop you. He's gonna bring any and everything your way to stop you. Because at the end of the day, his defeat is already here and it's written. So he's trying to take as many of the Most High's people as he can with him. That is his job. That's the only thing he's here for. At this point, the game's over. And with that being said, self-motivation, man. Get that foundation. Get that foundation. Study. Understand the importance. Understand what the Bible really is. Not what they've been telling us, but what the Bible really is. It's our history book of the Hebrews, our people, who we are. Follow the commandments, follow the laws. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we gotta do. That being said, y'all, please like the video. Please subscribe, join the family, hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on videos, because they're coming, I promise they are. And with that being said, everybody, man, peace and shalom.